Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Today we've got another beer from the Brewing by Numbers, and this is their 05 India Pale Ale with blood orange. It's coming in at 7% ABV. As you can see, it's a collaboration with a Danish brewery, Broaden and Build. So 7%. This beer has got, let's go straight to the gist of it then. Blood orange peel is mixed at the hot side of the brew, then stacked with Citra, Ekuanot and Amarillo hops. With a bright citrus glow, this 05 offers massive nose of orange pulp, lemon and grapefruit. Well, I didn't really want to read that, but there you go. Any other information here? The main part is it's brewed with kveik ale yeast, which is I think an old, like a very old style of yeast that they use up in Norway. What the bits and bats that I've actually kind of know about it, I'm not a home brewer or anything, you know, so do your own research. But what I think I know is they skim the actual, when it's in the fermenter, I think it's in the fermenter, they skim the actual the top of the beer that they're brewing. The yeast then can be used from that to do something else, another beer somewhere else. Pretty hard to get hold of by all accounts. So I know the Americans and Canadians have got it as well. But anyway, I'm waffling on. I haven't even opened the beer. So this is a fairly new release, I believe. So it was canned on 24th of February of 2020, best before the 24th of July of 2020. Batch number 0568, 440ml can then, and yeah, they're at Copenhagen, Broaden build. So I got something right there. Right, let's crack it. So blood orange IPA. I've had a few. One in particular I used to drink a lot of, but the general quality of that beer is now crap. But we won't get into that. You probably know what one I'm on. It's in supermarkets now. So I'm intrigued by this one. 7%. Let's give that a tap to get these bubbles out of the way, because they wind me up. So it is actually looking, I was expecting it to be a little bit darker, but there you go. Half a finger of white fluffy head that's going to dissipate quite quickly by the look of it. Decent carbonation. It's I don't know, on the haze gauge I'd give this a 75% haze, if that makes sense, compared to what I've seen before at least. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit darker. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh. Perhaps it's just the light or whatever, but yeah. Let's give it a swirl and a sniff and see what we get out of this. Yeah, I mean, okay, you're getting a big kind of grapefruit citrus hit straight for me anyway off the nose. Yeah, the blood orange is there for sure. It's quite thick, full on. That's me. A full on kind of aroma. Touch of apricot. I'm trying not to look at that, so I've already read half of it. Touch of pineapple. Look, it's very. It smells a bit kind of hop oil type. I know you can't smell that, but I'm envisioning things in my head kind of thing. I can't even say that word. Anyway, let's go straight in for this one anyway. So, it smells good. Cheers. It's quite a big. It's more blood orange on the taste than anything else. I mean, it's there on the aroma, but it's full on in the flavour for me. Slightly creamy, but it's got a lovely lingering kind of that blood orange zest, almost strong. I mean, it's a 7% beer. It has got a nice kind of malt build that marries up with that a little bit. And that kveik yeast, I think that just adds a little bit to the blood orange. It's quite bold. It's a 7% IPA that's quite bold in general flavours, not a big sweet thing or a big bitterness. It's just that's a delicious beer. That is a delicious beer. Upper end of a medium body, say. But still easy drinking though. It's not for my palate at least, don't get me wrong. If someone's new to craft beer and they had this, it'd be interesting to see the reaction. Anyone who's had loads of IPAs, this is nice. Brings back memories of a former beer from another brewery that we're not going to go into. You know the one I mean. Lovely collaboration beer then from Brewing by Numbers. It's nice to actually get a few Brewing by Numbers beers and do some reviews. Any other information here? Yeah, I mean there is a kind of a gauge. This beer is vegan friendly as well. What we got here? Ingredients: then water, barley, oats, citrus fruit, wheat, hops, and yeast. Citrus fruit, obviously the blood orange, and then it's got the malt, hops, yeast, and bitterness. So there is a little kind of, like you see on some cans. I don't know what the IBUs are, but it's I'd imagine 50, 60. I don't know. It's quite it feels a lot of well balanced beer, but yeah, it's a very hoppy IPA. Very nice. Bit of carbonation there, but yeah, good. Again, another brewery that I've never really had a bad beer from, Brewing by Numbers, and I know I've never done a beer from Broaden and Bill, which I would want to in the future. I've had one beer from them, I think, I got a bottle share last year, but it's quite impressive. But yeah, this one, very nice indeed, right up my street, and yeah, lovely stuff. I'm giving this beer an 8.5 out of 10, so it's a 4.25 on the Untapped scale. Over to Untapped then, this had only 301 total check-ins, 128 in the last 30 days, which is a little bit surprising considering it was canned on the 24th of February. It's not a lot, is it? But there you go. I mean, it's getting on for 8 weeks. Not sure, so perhaps 7 weeks in the can. So 270 ratings, then coming in at 3.76. So that's it's only a 7.5 out of 10, an average score. So, but yeah, I'm giving this a bit higher. I think it's a lovely beer. So yeah, an 8.5 out of 10 from me. 4.25. Please check out, I think my good friend Peter over at the Clueless Drinker has done a review of this. If he hasn't, if it's not out yet, then it will be, or whatever. Just go and check it out by the time you see this. If you're in the future, check out his review. But yeah, so that is Brewed by Numbers 05 India Pale Ale with Blood Orange, collaboration with Broaden and Build out of Copenhagen in Denmark. Cool. Thanks for watching then. Please keep safe, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.